That's your hangover shaking. It's Crazy Cocktails with Crazy Legs. That's right, we are back at Coleman's Bar and Grill, as you can read from the sign behind me, the neon sign. Very, very special Crazy Cocktail with Crazy Legs. The Owl, El Buho, the H is silent, or maybe I just said it, I'm not really sure. Our nephew loves owls. Not allowed to drink the mezcal, though. First product placement at Coleman's Bar and Grill as well. Our friends at El Buho sent it over. A little experimentation. Now, we don't drink a lot of tequila. We drink a lot of everything else. But we love mezcal. Mezcal is also agave, a little smokier usually. And the one thing that's very, very nice about El Buho is it's at a great price point, meaning this is a great introductory mezcal, whereas some of the other ones, or even Sotals, tend to be a little pricey. So, let's crack it open. Give you a little aroma, as this is in smell-o-vision. So, first on the nose, you get that familiar, good tequila scent, meaning not your yellowed, upside-down margarita Cuervo collegiate experience. But then you get a nice kind of smoke that's reminiscent of a peaty scotch. Not all mezcals are super smoky. El Buho is very actually smooth, which is what we like about it. We're going to try two cocktails today, and we're dressed from a Wes Anderson film because Bill Murray, he's got two movies coming out. So two cocktails. He's got one with Sofia Coppola, can't even remember the name of that one, and then he's got one with Wes Anderson called The French Dispatch. Don't know what it's about, don't care. Bill Murray's in it, it's Wes Anderson, we're in. Lobby Boy, Hotel Budapest, Cross Keys Society. Let's get to it. All right, we got all the ingredients, everything you would normally have in your liquor cabinet, not a problem. Take your mini shaker. It's going to build this one in the shaker. Take your child acceptable cleaver. If you have a child around, let them cut the ice cube, perfectly safe. You take the ice cube, you take the cleaver, you just chop it. You can do it blindfolded. You can do it. You can throw it. You can duct tape it to the wall. All acceptable. I forgot to chop that one. Gotta chop it. Stand by. Oh yeah, that was a good chop. All right, into the shaker. Usually you start with the most important alcohol, and we are no different here at Crazy Cocktails with Crazy Legs. Pop that El Buho. Oh, like an owl hooting in the wilderness on a dark evening where you need a drink. All right. So let's go 2 parts of the mezcal, which is spelled sometimes with a Z. I don't know. Sometimes a C and S. It's you drink enough, you don't need to know how to spell it. And then we're going to go white vermouth. Very rarely use the white vermouth. We like Dolan, the Cardinal. He's got a nice hat like ours, and the Vermouth Company. We are doing kind of a play on a cocktail that exists called a Mexahattan, which is a Manhattan with mezcal from Mexico. So we're going half portion there, so 1 to 2. And then next we are going to add very special ingredient. This plant is a pineapple mint plant. We'd never really heard of it. We've heard of pineapple, we've heard of mint. I guess one pineapple and a mint have sex, and this is what you get. But it's a beautiful plant. It's overgrowing. It's in abundance. Now you got to activate the mint. You just do that. Yeah, it's like a BDSM cocktail primer. I'm going to go with a light chop out of camera view. Hand up. That's going to go in. That. Oh, that smells so good. That smells so good. So that's all in there. And then you get your glassware, your acceptable glassware. You get your garnish ready. We're going to go with a lemon garnish. And we might have to change this cocktail up. Now, this cocktail doesn't have a name. All right. I got my lemon garnish prepared. So, it's not a traditional... Oh, wait. Bitters. We were supposed to add bitters. Screw it. We'll pretend the plant is the bitters. But in a Manhattan or a Mexi-Hattan, you add bitters. All right. We're going to have to add a special ingredient. So first we're going to do the shakety shake. You could stir a Manhattan or a Mexi-Hattan, but this, I want the pineapple and the mint that had sex and made the plant to get in there with the Buho and the Owl and the shakety shake and the shakety shake. Very important to come up with your own style shake. That's how you are a professional bartender. I used to work with a girl who did like some kind of thing like that, like 80s dance floor, the shaky shake. All right, in we go. Let's get you into the super clean glass. Definitely clean glass. That is a nice color. That is a beautiful viscous color. You can see a few of the pineapple mint things floating in it. It smells absolutely wonderful. Let's go with, as we do, you do a rim. That's not a euphemism. Around the rim, and then you squeeze that in, you drop it in. All right, cheers. Crazy cocktails with crazy wings. Oh, that is absolutely delicious. That is potent. It's got gravitas. It's got strength. I want to cut it a little bit. I don't know why I made that motion. With, like that, chop it, get the cleaver. With the secret ingredient, that's right, the Mexican soda. Since 1938, I've researched this. I didn't just look at the bottle. Squirt, and as you can see, I've been getting into the Squirt late night. So we're going to add a little of the Squirt. Everybody's got Squirt in their fridge. Just a little, maybe a little more. And thus, we have a drink that's both going to have potency and sweetness and effervescence and gravitas, and I think it's got a name. We're going to call it the Owl Squirt. How do you make an Owl Squirt? I don't know. You probably have to go to one of those owl sanctuaries like Hooters. You know, it's a Carol Baskin thing. They take care of owls that are past their prime. All the owl keepers wear like orange short shorts and pantyhose. Anyway, the Owl Squirt. That is so good. Super refreshing. That is how you make an Owl Squirt. All right, stand by. There's no musical interlude. We got to do a costume change for the next Buho cocktail. Stand by. Play some music at home. Something appropriate. Oh, that's not good. It's so hard to bend over. Moments away. Oh, that cocktail was delicious, though. The Owl Squirt. You can come up with your own name. Still working on it. Maybe one more button. Maybe two. This is difficult. We're not going to lie. All right, we got it. We got that. And then, yeah, the costume change. Oh, there we are. Magic. We are on to our next Wes Anderson film. Steve Zissou and the Life Aquatic. Phenomenal, phenomenal film. And just like Steve Zissou going out to kill the tiger shark that killed his friend. Was his friend's name Esteban? It was William Dafoe. I can't remember the friend's name. All right, let me clean this out. And by clean this out, I mean let me not clean it at all. So, in honor of Team Zissou, this is an incredible replication of a Team Zissou outfit. I actually have the shoes that match, made by someone very special. Aquafaba, not the wrapper. It is chickpea juice. Garbanzo bean, if you prefer garbanzo bean. People are like, who ate the first oyster? It's gray, it's slimy, it's gross. Super delicious, my favorite thing to eat. I get that. A bird is flying, it sees the oyster, picks the oyster up, drops on a rock, splits open, the bird eats it. Human sees that. Goes, yeah, I get it. Let's go with the birds. But who figured out that chickpea or garbanzo juice, bean juice, is the only bean juice that froths up like a meringue. You can make meringue, you can cook with it. It's a vegan alternative to egg whites, which are used in a lot of cocktails. And this is no dissimilar. So I'm just opening it a little bit. I'm just going to use oh, it's viscous. It's viscous. I'm going to use a fair amount. Oop, that was like 1 ounce. That was reminiscent of the Owl Squirt, the Aquafaba Squirt. I'm going to put that in there. And then I have to make it activate. And how do I make it activate? Well, you knew it. The shakety shake shake. I'm just going to use some of the ice cubes. I don't know if I should put the ice cubes in. Yeah, I'll put an ice cube in. No, that was probably a bad idea. Maybe don't put an ice cube in. But anyway, let's do the shakety shake. Oh. All right, let's take a look. Oh, look at that. Wasn't a terrible idea. See that? It looks like heavy whipped cream or cream that's heavily whipped. I don't know. Anyway, let's get the El Buho in there. Buho, silent H, silent PH, and then This one, I think we're going to, because mezcal pairs well with things that are smokier in the palate, we're going to go Amaretto. Very cheap Amaretto. Bolane? I don't even know the brand. They didn't give us the bottle for free, so we don't care. Amaretto is a nut-based liqueur, low in alcohol content. I'm going a quarter portion because it's pretty strong. It smells good. You can use it in biscotti. You can use it in baking. Oh, that Owl Squirt is getting to me. Bitters. We got El Guapo bitters, and we haven't used them yet, as you can see by the waxed top, which, fortunately, due to 100 push-ups a day, we were able to get off very easily. Chicory pecan bitters. Not pecan, pecan bitters. 2 nuts, in essence, in liquid form, are going into this cocktail with the aquafaba. Let's give it 5 dashes. So this will be called the Owl's Nuts. I don't know. It's hard to, you know, if you're an owl tailor, it's hard to separate when you're measuring the inseam on the, anyway. Let's have somebody else think of a better cocktail. I'm going to prep the garnish, which will be an orange. Although really, we have peanuts. Let's put a peanut garnish in there. Let's keep 3 nuts, which is very rare on an owl, but is delicious in your cocktail, we're going to guess. All right, we got a thing of peanuts here. Don't ask. All right, anyway, that's in. We got the 2 alcohols. We got the El Guapo bitters, which are the pecan bitters. We need a glass. We got the aquafaba, which is already aerated and shakety shake, and we're going to shake it and shake, mix it all up. You can't even hear it. It's like a silent shakety shake. Oh, that's so good. All right. And now this is going to be frothy. We actually probably could have, we didn't even need to strain it. Look at that. Look at how cool that looks. That is as if you'd used egg whites, which are amazing to make drinks like fresh cut grass and things like that. And they add a lot to the cocktail. I'm going to try to delicate, not a word on crazy cocktails, with crazy legs, so that I can give you this Owl's 3 nuts cocktail. Look at it. Look at how beautiful that looks. The amber color coming through, lighting by Apollo in Boston. Let's take a sip. So this could be also called a nutty owl. Let's not call it the Owl's 3 nuts, because we love the owls. Go to Hooters, you know, the Owl Sanctuary. Oh, wow. I am genuinely surprised. I'm genuinely shocked. Normally I'm befuddled. There is a finish to this. I mean, the first taste is good because you get that Buho Mezcal, and it kind of like a really good mosquito spray repellent in your mouth, like wakes you up. And then you get that nice, calming, nutty Amaretto and the pecan bitters and maybe even a little peanut dust. But then the finish, I don't even know what it was. Oh my God, it's good. It's the aquafaba. Oh, no one's invented this cocktail. We just did. You just saw it live on YouTube delay. That's so good. All right, make that cocktail. It's crazy cocktails with crazy legs. Invite Bill Murray because he's amazing. And I am flabbergasted. That's the word, flabbergasted. 2 cocktails. We got the Owl Squirt over here, the Owl Squirt, and and the Nutty Owl. The Owl Squirt and the Nutty Owl. Honestly, I cannot believe how good that is. You can, though. Try it out. We'll see you soon. Crazy cocktails with crazy legs. Ah!